Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to pack a vintage receiver or any heavy object up to say around 20 kilos. I received this receiver on eBay. It has some issues. The ports were stuck. I cleaned them, but some of them were damaged. The bottom plate was missing. Anyway, so I'm sending it back. What you need is duct tape, sellotape, a knife, and a receiver and a cardboard box. One of these you can find at Tesco. Usually they put veggies in them. It doesn't have to be that tall. Even smaller is better. It's okay. It's not better or worse, but it's good even smaller. So I'll put the receiver for now on the side. We take this box and we cut it in half. A serrated knife is better for this kind of job. Then I would suggest the first thing to do is to remove these edges. Some of them they won't have this edge, but for this purpose I'm going to have to remove this like so. This could be left like this, but I don't know. I'm just gonna remove all of it. So one removed. Remove the other one. It can also be removed by loosening this part. These are out of the way. We got the two halves of the box, and now we cut it again into. So as you can see, this is double wall, so it's a strong cardboard. So basically this is about reinforcing the corners, right? Because most of the damage in a square object is going to happen. If they're going to drop it, it's going to happen in the corners, most of the damage. So this would be perfect for protecting the corners. Now, after we got this, we put the receiver on its side. And then we'll see how this fits in. That's how the corners will go. And we have this. Right. This looks like this edge here is a bit too long, so they don't fit because they're too long, so we'll have to cut a little bit from this side. I'm gonna have to cut this edge off. Would be a good idea to find a smaller box than this, not so tall. Okay, and now if we put it back on, it fits in there. That's it. Okay, and I'll cut the edge of this one too. can also remove the edge on the other ones, so it saves on shipping costs, on shipping weight. So we can do this. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, we got the four corners, sorry. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it, we make an incision here, just above the corner. Make sure you don't damage the receiver. Cut it all the way to the top. And here. Okay, so now we fold these, and this will make a perfect shape in the corner to protect the corner, right? So in order to do that, obviously this is very strong cardboard, so we'll make it just a small scratch here so the cardboard can fold more easily, right? Just make sure you don't damage the receiver again. Just the blade above the wood, just a little bit to give the cardboard some guidance as to where to fold. Okay, so as you can see, it's gonna fall straight in that groove there, and this one as well. Actually, this one should be a bit taller than that. So we're gonna cut above the fold. Just a little bit, not all the way. Use the sharp edge of the blade. So now we can fold this. And that's it. That's your corner protector there. That's that. Alright, and then we'll do the same on all of the corners. Make sure you don't damage the receiver. Make sure you don't damage the case, the wooden case. And then again, same technique there. And then again on this side. Again, just put the blade. Make sure the blade doesn't get in touch with the wood, obviously. Then this folds in, and then this folds over. That's it. And again here, let's put that. Oh, this is not cut here, so that's it. Okay, so now we have the corners ready. Now we need this tape. This tape is only needed in order to maintain the fold, because as you can see, this opens up. So just to be able to maintain the shape until we get it inside the box. So we attach this well, then you fold it well. Don't stretch it too much, because then it might come off. Okay. Then with your nail, just apply pressure so it stays firm attached there. There we go. we put here. Touch it on. I always do this, apply some pressure with the back of my nail to make sure the glue really gets to that, really makes a bond to the cardboard. Although I'm not sure it's gonna last because it's it doesn't have to last really. But I just want it to last just for, you know, until I put it in the box, because then it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so press it hard well and give it a bit of stretch, and not too much. If you stretch it too much, then it's not gonna be it might detach, you know. It's better not to stretch too much the duct tape. And one more. One last one. This goes there, this goes here. Okay, so that's it. So that's how you build corner protectors for your receiver. Now, for the last operation, this has to stay together because there's 4 parts in it. So we're gonna put some tape on it. So that's how you build corner protectors for your receiver for literally very little cost. This is here. Yeah. So this is going to be well protected. Now I'm going to put it in another box. Now I'm going to find a box, put padding in the box, and then slide the receiver inside the box. You know. The main problem with receivers is that they're square, so and heavy. So if they're going to be dropped, they're going to be usually dropped on their corners, and that's what's suffering most of the damage usually. This was dropped, and one of the back corners were damaged. Now I packed it very well for shipping back. Not only is this cardboard protected the corners, but here is double folded, you see. So if it's dropped on that side, it's like double layer of cardboard. If you want to go overboard and really, I mean, if it's going to be really heavy, I would suggest you use this. This is closed cell, or I don't know how it's called, closed cell foam or something like that. This is a very good material because air doesn't escape this foam. So as you can see, this material is very, very good for impact protection. What you can do is put this material inside the box you're going to put the receiver in, so then the receiver is going to have ultimate protection. Or use as much as possible a hard cardboard like this veggie cardboard, not the soft cardboard. This is hard. This is very strong cardboard. And that's it pretty much, because I mean, I've been really disappointed with some people shipping these really expensive in their time, but really, you know, valuable, let's say, pieces of high history, and they've been damaged. The case been damaged in the corner, or the glass been damaged. By the way, you can put some more cardboard here in the front to protect the glass, but this is, as you can see, this is proper strong, you know. Yeah, some people they just chuck in a box with the bubble wrap, and bubble wrap is never gonna survive a crush or anything, because it's sharp corners, and because of the sharp corners, the bubble wrap will compress, and then is gonna break. Bubble wrap is good, but only if you distribute the weight evenly. And it goes without saying, like, the higher the load, the heavier the object, you know, bubble wrap is not going to survive. Polystyrene probably is another good solution, but definitely double boxing, and definitely use some of this, I don't know the exact term, closed cell foam, to protect the corners further. Other materials can be used, more cardboard. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing. And also, this is a very cheap solution, and it's, as you can see, it's like what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it's all packed up now. I just need to put it in another box and tape it off, and that's it. If you were struggling finding a box for it, also you can find that at Tesco boxes, like this veggie box. This was fitting perfectly in the veggie box, and I'm pretty sure if I would have another one, which I probably have, I could put it in another box. But I also have something else, still from Tesco. Oh yeah, I can show you this. So that's an orange box. These are not available at supermarkets. These are from the cafe I work at. So these are two boxes inside each other. If your receiver is much bigger, you can use these two boxes. Put the padding inside this one. Then you put your receiver inside and surround that edge with padding, the bottom and around the corners with padding. And then you put more padding all around, and then you slide this over and you take it off. Or if your receiver is not too big, then you can use this. At Tesco, you find these boxes, bananas. So you find, when you cut these corners, maybe take another box and use the bottom of that to cover this. Then you put some padding there. Then you put your receiver there and padding all around the corner. As you can see, this fits perfectly. So I think I'm going to use this like a banana box. Just going to put heavy bubble wrap in the corners and more protection on the glass, and then slide the lid on top, and that's it. This fits perfectly. This is, by the way, Pioneer 1000 TD that came from America, and the guy didn't pack it properly and was also in rough shape, with some of the potentiometer stuck because probably someone sprayed the wrong chemicals inside, and I had a very hard time dislodging them, and they were also damaged. So that's it.